Now, Asa and Yuno are actually witnessing Muriel Leona are actually lecturing the Crimson Lion Kings for actually coming in fifth, which they almost ruined their reputation, in which she actually got onto him by being weak. So she actually wanted them to get stronger by showing up their true strength, in which they actually will when they actually go over to the hot springs training grounds, in which also wants to know where that is, and especially when Muriel Leona actually heard them actually talking, and then they actually been captured by her and her fire paws, in which Leopold actually told them that when someone is actually on her grasp, they cannot escape, in which we can actually assure she's actually is vicious like Flagolion. So we actually going to see what's going to happen to what's going to happen to them on the training grounds. Meanwhile, at a bar which closed to a private party, we actually see Yami actually belittle the rest of the Magic Knight captains, which he actually became second, which they almost getting ready to fight Yami, but a bartender giving them their drinks, which he tried to calm them down for because this is actually their actually a bar where they won't actually fight. Well, all except for William, who once again actually didn't show up, in which they actually left, which they actually going to tell him that one day they'll beat him someday. But that was when Muriel Leona actually came carrying both Asa and Yuno, in which she got on to Yami for being late at the ceremony. Then she actually got on to Charlotte, which still actually going to be with her. Then she actually spots Noelle, who actually wanted to get Asta to send a proper send off to Kano and Kato. And then she actually captured her to take them to the Hot Springs training ground, which actually is a volcano where she actually named it the Utah Volcano Trail, in which a place where a strong mana was actually built underground, well, deep underground, and it actually became really, really hot, like a volcano. And it's actually causing everybody to sweat real bad, and that actually meant it's actually real hot. In which they decided to get over to the training ground. However, Charlotte and Yami are actually on the move, but they're actually glowing. In which Leopold actually say that's their mana skin. And the mana skin is actually a powerful energy which causing the Magic Knight to releasing their mana and cover all over their skin, which they call it their mana skin. And that's actually where we knew they actually are able to do it, including and everyone else, in which we seen Noel talking with Muriel Leona, and she actually say, did she have any results of going to the mountain? In which we actually see she actually do, but which she actually told her that she reminded her of her own mother, as she looks similar to her. In which we seen a backflash of Muriel Leona and Flagolian are the bedside of Osler, and she actually is about to give birth to Noelle, who actually told them that the child inside of her that she will protect through all of her life, in which she actually realized that her mother doesn't have a strong magic, but she also has a strong heart. Meanwhile, Asa, knowing that he doesn't have any magic, is struggling to get past the fire, which he tried to cut it with his blade. But he cannot actually do it, and Muriel and Leona are actually trying to tell him to give up, at which she tells him to head back, but Asta actually stood up and tell her no, and he actually going to make it to the training grounds, and he actually will be, get his dream, and that's when we actually realize that he's going to do the same form that he actually did in the Forest of Witches. Now, I actually be honest about the trading grounds, which we actually thought that it was actually a hot springs, but it's actually a volcano. But I actually assume that's where the hot springs actually is. So I'm guessing that we're actually going to see Asa using that you know what form when he actually used it in the Forest of Witches. So I guess we're gonna see that in the next episode next Tuesday. So anyway, like this video, subscribe for more, and comment on what you think about the episode. You guys can also follow me on Twitter, Instagram, Tumblr, and I have a Facebook page. Until then, this anime guy right here saying signing out. Laters.